Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride. So has a goal! And he's done it! And it's Mexico who take the lead. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
Mexico go ahead, 1 goal to the good. And here's Raul. Plays it out to the flank. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mexico making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
And here's Raul. Raul. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Saka needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rice. Mexico are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Out towards the flank. Lozano. And here's Raul. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goes for goal! It's in! 2 to the good, they have breathing space.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Hoists it forward. And it's Raul. It's a brilliant interception. "15 minutes till half-time. Nicely controlled. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Face to face with the keeper. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Towering header! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Rice battles to win it back. He spotted the run and played him through. There's no going for goal!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here and shoots!
Turns and goes back. Rice. And here's Kane. Lozano is flagged offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Mexico head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He gets past his man. He could be in here. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, good take in a good area. He's gone for it! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Mexico really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Oh, really good feet from him. Raul goes for goal! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Rice, loose ball, who's going to get that? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Here's the through ball. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Lozano. What a ball this has turned out to be. Lozano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, shooting chance!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Cuts it out. And it's played forward. England are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Lozano. He's through, now is he in? Well read, he sorted that out. And the finish! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. That's offside. Yes, it is. Saka plotting from out on the right-hand side. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Five minutes left on the clock. Lozano.
Lozano really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Gets it back.
Raúl Jiménez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He's pinged one through here. Has a hit! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
England give themselves a chance of a fairy tale. And there goes the final whistle. Mexico have held on. A knife-edge game, a single-goal margin, but they have won it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Mexico have some very strong runners.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Emirates on this occasion, so vibrant, so atmospheric. We have already started here. Ferran Torres. Fofana. Kessié. Looking to break out here. And it's Fofana.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gets the better of his man, and he's cut it out. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it long, cuts it out. It's got through to him. Chance to break. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Kessié. Looks to clip it forward, and the counter is on. Gets away from his opponents. There are a few waiting for it. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Has a hit! Goal! Spain! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Spain break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Corner given. And it's Fofana. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lobs it in gently, and help's available out wide. Fofana. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ivory Coast, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Ferran Torres. Now the counter. And it's Fofana. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Going through. Well read, he sorted that out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Ivory Coast don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And through to the goalkeeper. Could move up a gear here. Kessié. And it's Fofana. Oh, that's neat. That intervention was very necessary. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Spain have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front. Looking to play on the break? Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Has a pop! Hit long and direct. Ferran Torres. And it's played forward, and once more they can't get through. Llorente plays it forward. And it's Fofana. Well positioned to make that interception. Is it out of harm's way?
Ivory Coast are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Goes for goal! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Spain have a couple of goals without reply. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Seri. Just about up to 75 minutes. Llorente does well there, alert, gets it back, tries to get it forward There's a long ball.
Going for goal! They are rampant! And surely that settles it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Truly, this really is a quite wonderful stadium, located here at the foot of the Alps. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tries to dink it in.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
What an adventurous run from a defender. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And it's Iwobi. Quick glance at goal. Lookman. And he's there to cut it out. A really good feat. The referee's awarded a free kick. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Lobs it in gently. Oh, Red, he's sorted that out. Iwobi. Nigeria still to register a shot on target. That's a decent ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Good interception. Oh, that's nice. And it's Iwobi. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. Dashing forward at pace. Lookman. Soyuncu gets into the right position to intercept. Forward it goes. That intervention was very necessary. Lookman. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Good take, and he's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
So it's going to be another corner. Up to meet it! In for the follow-up!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Lookman. Lookman. Iwobi gets the better of his man. Floats one over. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. There will be a throw-in. Çalhanoğlu tries to get it forward quickly. Lookman. Surely a shot. Chance! Oh, that's neat. Now it's Iwobi. Iwobi. Oh, sweet feet. There is the half-time whistle. Both sides have drawn blanks. They've toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. So we're all... Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Iwobi. Timely intervention. Çalhanoğlu. He's got options out wide. He gets past his man. Room for a shot. He's gone for it. They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Lookman! It's Iwobi. It's a fabulous position. Goes for it! Quick ball forward. Defender's on the back foot. And that's one way to annoy his teammates.
Turkey have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Look at the... Yeah, he's fouled him there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Going through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lovely feet. Went out for a throw-in. Cut out in the nick of time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Lookman. And the shot! Çalhanoğlu plays it forward. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's got away. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And that's been one straight back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's left his man. And he's cut it out. Çalhanoğlu, good idea, just poorly executed. It'll be a throw-in. Hoists it forward. Brings it forward. Soyuncu proves too strong there. And it's played forward. And he's straight offside. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Nicely measured pass.
Turkey are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Iwobi.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Lookman, looking to get within range. It is now or never. Time is against them.
Nigeria have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Lookman. Gets on the end of it. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks to clip it forward. Gets away from his opponents. A chance! And a shot! And they've been caught out here. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is certainly one of the more modern, more high-tech arenas around Europe. It is the Veltins Arena. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal
goes for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Surely, he gets past his man. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well played, he saw that coming. Plays it out to the wing. It's on a plate. Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kostic. The defence can get it clear. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Grujic. Referee has just said play on. Hoists it high. Grujic. And here's the chance to counter. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mbappe. And it's played forward. Conte. Lobs it in gently. Kostic. And it's Dembele. He's had a look. That has sent him sprawling. Goes for goal! Goal! France! There is the breakthrough. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Just off target. Grujic. Serbia in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Dembele. Dembele. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. France looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, he's hit the bar! And here's Dembele. Gets away from his opponent. And he's there to cut it out. Clears it out of harm's way. The first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Already up and running for the second half.
Serbia don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though.
And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. Dembele provides an outlet. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Kante sticks in a foot to win it back. Deftly done. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Gets a good foot in there. It's gone for a throw-in. Gets it, and now what? That is terrific skill. Chooses to go back. Kostic. Gets it back. Now surely! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Breaks on here. Played down the flank. Mbappe! He's left his man. That intervention was very necessary. Big chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Has he picked him out? That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Kostic. It'll be a throw-in. Dembele is onto it and can take it up. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cattell.
Serbia don't appear to have what it takes to get back into this one, but they do have what it takes to show enough pride and passion to appear to the fans that they care.
Conte. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. He's made sure that that won't get through. Conte. He's got options out wide. Mbappe has it in a wide position, so what next? Hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to...
Has a look and has a go. Kostic. And that's been won straight back. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Out to the right. Colombia have a free kick. Keeper's not concerned by that.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
He's got away. Good idea, just poorly executed. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Almiron. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lerma battles to win it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Almiron looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Almiron. And it's been taken straight back. Lerma. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Paraguay have it back and they can go again. Pepe tries to get it forward quickly. Paraguay still to register a shot on target. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. What a ball this has turned out to be. Lerma. It's a promising ball. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Dashing forward at pace. He's got options out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Gomez. Almiron. Pepe. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Could be a chance here. And the counter is on. Plays it long. And help's available out wide.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
That was far too far and out of play. Hoists it forward. Pepe. And it's played forward. On to the final 5 minutes of the first half. Gomez does well there, alert. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're already into the second period. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Looking for a decent ball in. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Pepe. Almiron. Forward it goes. Gorgeous control there.
Colombia have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pepe. Gets it back. Almiron. Tries to get it forward quickly. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's...
Has a pop! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Oh, really good feet from him. That's a decent ball. Chance to break. Lerma. Well weighted. Pepe. It's come loose. And it's played forward, and it's got through. He gets past his man. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Out to the left it goes. Going through. Oh, sweet feet.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Lerma. Colombia driving forward in search of a late winner. It's got through to him. Now the counter. Almiron.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Almiron. Sweat tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Paraguay. And that's it. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football... He's gone for it! Cleared away. Lovely bit of skill. Battles to win it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. More than happy. Golovin with a definite fell there. Cambiasso. Locatelli. Golovin. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Forward it goes. He's played him through. He's got away. Has a pop! Goal, Italy! First blood drawn.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Italy take the early advantage. Politano needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Russia are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
He's pinged one through here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Golovin, going through, gets into some space. Cleared without complication. There will be a throw-in. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Offside that time. Golovin. Receives it from behind. Russia get it back again. Tries to get it forward quickly. Look at the defender bombing forward. Golovin. Russia have a free kick. Russia with a set-piece chance.
And just look at the keeper. He's really busy trying to get as much protection in place as he possibly can.
Golovin. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Put a stop to that. Well positioned to make that interception. Played back in, and he's straight offside. Tries lifting it over. Oh, he's in! Politano is fouled. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Italy presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
And he's going long. That intervention was very necessary. Gets away from his opponent. Golovin. Oh, what big chance! He has done it! Russia are all square. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
Goes for goal! Goal, Italy! And they get themselves in front! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Italy take the lead. A chance to play it in. Fence has got rid of that. The first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the game has already resumed here.
Russia need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Lobs it in gently. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Italy are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hoists it forward. That's a promising ball. Politano! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the shot! It's broken loose. Good clearance and very necessary.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And here's the chance to counter. Cut out in the nick of time. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Russia got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. He's being closely tested here. Golovin. And it's played forward.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Chance to shoot. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Shoots! And he just whacks it away. Forward it goes.
Russia are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
A real chance to break. Gets the better of his man, and he's cut it out. Defending of the desperate variety. Room for a shot.
Russia are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Keane. Politano. And it's Locatelli. That's not going to make it.
Italy are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And he's there to cut it out.
Russia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Russia have to get it into the box and quickly. He's on his way. Hits one! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Russia are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent. Hits one! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Nicely measured pass. Goes for goal! Goal! Ukraine!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Ukraine go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Well played, he saw that coming. Pasalic. Defenders on the back foot. Ukraine making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Big chance! No mistake! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Ukraine take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be.
Shot at goal!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Now it's Perisic. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Could move up a gear here. This could spell danger. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Gets a good foot in there. That's surely a foul. Free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? It has got through to it. Has a hit!
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Kovacic. Cut out in the nick of time. Perisic. He could go for goal! Back of the net! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Played in deep. No, that's too long. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Gets the better of his man. Isak. Chance and a goal! Goal! Sweden! And Sweden take the lead.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Sweden take the early advantage. Koulibaly gets it back, and the counter-attack is on for Senegal. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Isak. He's got away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sweden making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Isak going through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Good ball, it's found its target. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Isak. Sweden scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Lindelof. He's left his man. Defender's on the back foot. Isak. Isak, a chance! He gets past his man. He's looking to get there first. Mane. Forward it goes. Koulibaly positions himself well and cuts it out. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Lindelof was not to be moved. Has he picked him out? Loses his balance and loses the ball. Oh, good interception. He spotted the run and played him through. Has a hit! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that is about as cool as that. The half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Sweden in control at half-time, 2-0. The action has already resumed here. It's a promising ball. It's a brilliant interception. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And here's the chance to counter. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Mane. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. A real chance to break. Isak. That's great strength on the ball.
Senegal have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Hoists it forward. The message is clear. None shall pass. Isak. Ball through needs to be good here. Idrissa Gueye. Good take, and he's had a look, and the flag has stayed down. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Mane. Plays it out to the wing. That intervention was very necessary. Idrissa Gueye.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Isak. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Isak. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Senegal have it back and they can go again. Isak. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got through. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Cuts it out. Out to the right. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's the through ball. And that will be the final act. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come up. He's gone for it! In for the follow-up! There it is!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge and long may that continue.
Valencia with a predatory goal.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Ecuador take the early advantage. Valencia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Forward it goes. Thiago. Otamendi positions himself well and cuts it out. Thiago. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Gonzalez. Ecuador are already ahead, the perfect start.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Hoists it forward. He's away! Cuts it out. He gets past his man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. It's come through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Otamendi, out to the right. Nicely measured pass. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Gets it back. Danger averted for now, and it's been taken straight back. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gonzalez. Well played, he saw that coming. It's a throw in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Breaks on here. Thiago. He's found his man. Paredes is the guilty party there. Paredes gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
This could spell day. Going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Battles to win it back. Valencia. He's in! And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him.
Has a goal! And he gobbles up the chance! Paredes. And the counter is on. And here's Valencia. And he's there to hoof it away. That'll be a throw-in. Valencia. And the finish! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, that's an agonising miss. Just pure agonising.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Ecuador come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're already into the second period.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Paredes. And once more they can't get through. Good idea, just poorly executed. And here's Messi. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gonzalez. Well, they could break here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And here's Messi. Thiago. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's got through. Oh, he's broken through. Goes for goal! In it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! What about that, Jim Beck? Argentina have a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Thiago looks to thread it through. Hits one! And it's played forward. Has he picked him out? Valencia goes for goal! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And here's Messi. Paredes. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Valencia. There's no flag. Forward it goes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Thiago. Caicedo. Paredes plays it forward. And here's Messi. Valencia. This has a pop!
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. And it's Valencia. Ecuador desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Surely a shot. Tries one. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goes for it! And in again! No mistake! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It is just a question of running down the clock now. And here's the chance to counter. Neat exchange. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And time is up. Ecuador win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Ecuador were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. That's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Now, and shoots! He's missed, but not by that far. Great lead! Danger averted for now. Tuankn Hiêu. He's brushed off the ball there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hoists it forward. Played out to the right. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Tuankn hits one! And he's there to hoof it away. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's...
And they've been caught out here. Going for goal! Goal! Germany! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Germany have an early lead. Good start. It's got through to him. Sané. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. South Korea are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the flank. And it's played forward. Kimmich. And it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes. And it's Sané. Out for a throw. Tuankn. That's great strength on the ball. Kimmich. And it's Tuankn. Tuankn. Nice touch. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That intervention was very necessary. Patrick van Arnholt. Good idea, just poorly executed. Tuankn in. And the counter is on. Goes long. Well read, he sorted that out. Tuankn in. That's sprayed out wide. Over to the left. Breaks on here. And there's the end of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
So we're already into the second period.
South Korea need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Turns and goes back. It's got through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's onside. Chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Done very well to intervene. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well positioned to make that interception. And here's Son Heung-min.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He goes long.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, real danger here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Tuankn in. Surely a shot. Gets away from his opponents. There are a few waiting for it. Your impression so far, Jim?
South Korea are now matching their opponents blow for blow despite the scoreline. No shrinking violets out there.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back here.
He's through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Changes here, from both sides in fact. And he just whacks it away.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's Tuankn Hiêu. And he has been fouled there. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Tuankn Hiêu with a real chance here. He's had a goal! He's scored!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's got through, and the finish! And the ball's come out. Neuer gives chase. Another chance from a corner. Up to meet it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
It's being played forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's looking to find the extra gear here. And through to the goalkeeper. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.